Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. I'm wearing my Turnpike Troubadours t-shirt. Check them out. Cat in the Rain album. It's my favorite group right now. All right, New York sentencing has been delayed until September. This is a great example of what is just unbelievable about the legal system. Just think about this. Judge, now it's a big win for Trump, but what's wild about it is there's no case more important to this judge, was it, than, and Bragg didn't even oppose it, than this case. He's putting off till September. That judge and his staff could read that Supreme Court decision and recognize that he's going to have to dismiss the verdict based upon that decision because they used stuff that was privileged underneath that. I mean, to get the conviction. Like everything that Hope Hicks testified to. Who told you from day one he would not go to jail? I said none of these cases would go to trial before. I was wrong about that on one. And he beat them all. I said he would beat them all from the outset. From the outset. And he's done it. RFK Jr., right about now, RFK Jr. is regretting like hell that he did not run as a Democrat. Think about his power and leverage right now if he ran to be the Democratic nominee right now. Wow. Don't worry, RFK Jr. I regretted running as a Republican. I wish I would have ran as an independent for governor. Biden can't make it up. He says his trip was to blame. If this international trip was to blame. Folks, if you're the president of the United States, you can't have no excuses. You have to be so virile and strong to handle that job. Remember the 3 a.m. wake-up call? How's it make you feel that we got a president and when he travels, well, I got to rest? He said he almost fell asleep on stage. He almost stroked on stage. Biden's going to have an interview this weekend with ABC George Stephanopoulos. Yeah. Jean-Pierre says no when answering the question about dementia. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. Biden. The money isn't coming to Biden anymore, is it? Nope, 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 nope. Hunter to the rescue. I did a Facebook Live about this. Do you believe this? Hunter Biden, crackhead himself, is asserting himself. He's now working out of the White House. Jill and Hunter, the president's handlers. Check out my Facebook Live I did today. It's pretty damn good. Newsom. California is doing awful. $24 billion down the drain on the homeless problem, and they still have the homeless problem. Epstein. It was known that he was having sex with minors before he got his plea deal. It's disgusting. Bernstein says sources tell him that the last 6 months, those close to Biden have seen him go. Bernstein from Watergate fame. Biden is not a pleasant person, says a top aide. They are coming out of the woodwork. Trooper Proctor in the Karen Reed case, after the hung jury, now's been fired. By the way, I'm beginning to believe her story. Police set up trying to blame her. Myrna, going to get $176 million for the government to work on another vaccine. Democratic governors are meeting today, I believe, with Joe Biden at the White House. Newsom will be the leader of that group. People are scared, says some other people working for old Joe Biden. Told you he wasn't a nice person. Meanwhile, he's releasing 1 million barrels of gasoline to try to keep the gas prices down. And then, as I pointed out in my Facebook Live, if he is not with it, and there's 25 Democratic congressmen who have told him to step aside, New York Times, New Yorker, Economist, Atlanta newspaper, Chicago Tribune, why shouldn't he go ahead and resign? In other words, if he's not competent to run for office, shouldn't he go ahead and resign? And the polling is great for Trump. 12 percentage point swing in New Hampshire post that debacle. Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. No show. I'll do some Facebook Lives, but no show until Monday, giving the team the day off, the weekend off. Do not be a barbarous, frosty-spirited bloodsucker. Be an oracle. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, these two guys here were involved in a machete-wielding road rage incident. You know what? Machetes are scary. You have to hand it to them for the weapon of choice for their road rage, a machete. That'd scare the hell out of you. You can get chopped up pretty good with a machete. Independence splash pad. That's a pretty cool idea they're talking about. The city of Independence. I wonder if it'll be down in the park. All you city Independence residents always remember this. The Independence Town Center idea and the donation of the land that's now the park, the police station, the city building, the senior building, the amphitheater, all of that was my idea. And I was my dad's partner. He gets all the credit for that. That was all my idea, plan, everything else. You're welcome. Just want all you all to know. All right, strangled mom in Indiana. Can't make this up. This guy strangled mom. You know what for? Tell him to get a job. Be careful out there, parents. It's a different generation. Father, son died. Sad story. Sean McDaniel, 44. Sean McDaniel Jr., 22. And Lauren Nixon all died from the shooting up there near UC campus. Folks, unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's never a big outrage from blacks on black crime. From famous people. I don't get it. White guy shoots a black guy. All hell breaks loose. Barbarous, frosty, spirited bloodsucker you do not want to be. Check out ericdeters.com and enjoy all your 4th of July celebrations, fireworks, parades, and everything else you're going to do this weekend. I am going to stay at home.
Hello, Bulldog Nation. Jamie Spindley here with Eric Deters World News. Today's top stories. Officials in India reported over 100 dead and numerous injuries following a stampede at a religious festival in Hathras. Devotees had assembled to honor the Hindu god Shiva. Zambia has secured a $208 million grant from the World Bank to mitigate the severe effects of the ongoing drought. The financial aid was announced by Zambia's finance minister. In other news, Hurricane Beryl has wreaked havoc on the Eastern Caribbean, causing at least 7 deaths and an extensive damage, particularly on Union Island in the Grenadines. The storm is now heading towards Jamaica. And Japan has introduced new banknotes featuring 3D hologram technology to combat counterfeiting. This is the first update in 2 decades, with the bills displaying holographic images that shift with the viewing angle. That's all I have for today. I will be back Monday. I hope you all have a great Independence Day. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, Sports Without Boundaries. Here we go. Reds 5, Yankees 4. De La Cruz, triple homer. Go Ellie. Bronny James was announced as a Laker yesterday, along with Connect, who's going to be a great player for the Lakers. But I thought Bronny handled himself pretty well. Caitlin made the All-Star team, and she's going to be a teammate of Reese. Highest vote getter she is. And Kemba Walker is going to retire. Had a great career. Who would have ever thought he would have one? This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. My son sent me this story, and I said, in hell that you went through life named as Little Woody. Ken Copeland's on trial. He's a rapper or something. Can you imagine being called Little Woody instead of Big Wood? Zach Bryan apparently had Hawk Tua up on the stage at his encore, which was out into the stadium next to the fans. And apparently they said they did it for her safety. Apparently she was getting some pressure. I got some more inside information about all of this I'll share one day. $600 to spit in a jar. Somebody has offered her. Do you believe that? $600 to spit in a jar. You know what? She's getting all this press We can't get Butcher Pakistan covered by anybody in the national news media. But someone who does Hawk Tua does. That is what our society has become. Happy for her. Ann Wilson's got cancer. Going to cancel some heart tours. That's sad news. Miranda Lambert said she stopped her concert, was going to break up a fight in the crowd. Later, she said there's 5 songs that she sings that people are allowed to fight to. She's spunky. I've seen her in concert thanks to Cowboy Melman at Riverbend, and she's spunky gal. I kind of like her. Brassy. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Do not be a barbarous, frosty-spirited bloodsucker. Be an oracle.